And we're back. While we listen to the song, Cody, would you give us the recap of last episode?
No.
Oh no.
Okay.
All right, go home,
Go to the
everyone.
principal's office.
See, we conspired on ways to milk information out of Shinzo, and all of those ways involve getting rid of that fuck ass bird. And then we all did our little tasks. I was doing wires and electrical and researched the curse. Raja fucked up researching the curse and then researched the curse. And then May researched the curse. And basically we figured out the curse. And in order to go to the monastery, we gotta get a bunch of incense and rice and then complete the ritual, which involves the incense and the rice and 4 people in 3 days. However, it has to be done during the waning moon, which is the back half of each month. And we decided, I don't want to do that now. I want to gain speed and strength and level up. So we're going to do it maybe next month, maybe the final month. And then otherwise, we just fucked around. We did a hair puzzle. We found out that a woman was killed for her beautiful hair, and then we convinced her, hey, that was kind of fucked up, but you don't belong here. And then Joe fucked up with the cat. One of these days, surely, statistically, Joe will be able to roll and beat the 50-50 with 2 rolls per week.
Yeah, remember, Joe, the technique is to look at the cat, do a slow blink, then ignore it. It always works.
Okay.
Thanks.
Or you can do that thing that, like, kind of fucks with them. You grab them by, like, the scruff of the neck, and then you touch the base of the tail and give them, like, sensory overload. That's how you factory reset a cat.
So we're gonna need to go quickly into intermission because my Switch has been requested for the party that is happening outside my door, and so I will need to deliver that.
Right.
However, we have a few more seconds in the song.
Finn's gonna open the door, and we just see, like, blazing disco lights and smoke coming in.
Yeah.
Right.
They're partying for 72 hours or whatever it is.
It's only healthy.
72 hours.
Mhm.
It's the rapture, Jerry.
All right, I'm gonna send us into intermission real quick. And we're back. Sorry for the interruption. Had to deliver the Nintendo Switch. Okay. First of all, sorry, that was just so loud.
First of all, deafening song.
Young. The night after, or not the night after, but on first long night, you go to bed, I assume. I don't want to railroad you.
Yeah.
But you go to bed. That night, you have a dream. I'm looking on the map where Yang's house is. Where is it? Oh, I found it. Gotcha.
I'm receiving prophecy.
Oh, sorry. Let me get the camera to
You're
follow.
starting to dream in Kitsune. It's working.
I will say the word.
The Sapir-Whorf hypothesis is fucking true.
Truth before nuke.
Yeah. Anyway, in your dream, you start out just like in the same position that you are in your bed, but you notice you can see the sky from where your bed is. What do you do?
Um,
Like instead of your
Sit
ceiling,
up
not like
and-
through a window.
right. Probably sit up and look around.
Your house is ruined. There's just like barely like there you can see like the foundation, you know, and you can see like some wood left over, and for some reason your bed is still here that you're sitting on, but otherwise your house is just totally ruined. It's a very clear night, but the only light you can see is from the moon and the stars. It's quite cold as well.
Are any of the other houses around, or is like everything destroyed?
You want to step outside the kind of frame of your house and take a walk around, or just
Yeah,
just
I
looking
think
from where you
so.
are?
Well, certainly starting from where we're at, just looking around, but definitely if she's not seeing anything, she's gonna get up and start trying to walk around. Is her weapon there? Is the Guandao there?
No, it's not. It's a little. Actually, give me a perception at this point.
Okay.
Nice.
Good.
You can tell that you're in a dream. So like you're lucid dreaming at this point, but you're still asleep.
Can I manifest the Guandao?
Sure. Yes, you can. Now that you've
Excellent.
realized you're
Excellent.
in a dream.
I guess, yeah. So, I mean, that's her sort of been grounding her lately. So she's just gonna walk around, try to see if there's anything else kind of out of the ordinary. If there's a reason to this dream, or if she's just like sort of, playing and having fun.
Where do you walk? Like, what's the actual route you take from your house?
I think that she has a favorite path towards the Silver Mist Lodges, and she's just sort of taking like the scenic route instead of just going
Gotcha.
straight there. Sort of
It never
meandering.
occurred to me that the Hua household was directly next to the Silver Mist Lodges until now.
That was why it was picked. You see?
Ah.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, as you're walking through the woods, and you have this favored route, you said, so you've done this many
Yeah.
times, different trees.
Oh.
But the path is still there. It's a bit overgrown, but you can tell the kind of skeleton of it.
Are the stars the same?
Yes, the stars are the same.
Weird, but I'm just gonna keep on.
Yeah, you get to the lodges. They are similarly ruined as your houses.
Bummer.
You hear no life other than the overgrown forest, and you do hear like some animals, but no people.
Is there anything around at the ruins of the lodge?
No,
Or it's
it's
just
a
total-
little difficult to walk through due to how overgrown everything is.
Right.
Um,
You said different trees.
yeah,
Do they seem like they're just older, or like entirely different like species of tree?
not a different species. It's just like it's a different configuration of trees as far as you can tell. You can, if there's like a certain tree that you would recognize, you could see if it's still there or not.
Right.
But it's like
Yeah.
you're noticing gaps essentially.
Right. There's no pull-up tree anymore. The pull-up tree is gone.
Exactly.
This is so sad.
In fact, there's in one of the two Silver Mist Lodges, I don't remember which, but maybe let's just say this one, there is a tree as part of the what the building is built around, and
Right.
that tree is still here.
Huh.
Do you have anything else you do? You have the sense that if you wanted to, you could wake up, or if you could keep on exploring as long as you're as you can stay focused on it.
I guess she would probably try to keep wandering at least until she can see the town.
Sure. Yeah. So you're heading north up through the trail?
Yeah, but this time a more direct path
Sure.
because it's sort of unsettling.
Yeah. As you keep on walking towards the town, near the bridge, and you can see this from a while away because it's the only thing creating light here other than the natural environment. You see this deep red color. And as you get closer, you see that it's from these figures who are holding torches that are burning this very dark red or deep red fire. You can't tell much about the figures without getting closer, except that they're wearing cloaks.
Can I just do like a gut check on like, do I think that is my instinct that they're like burning these buildings down?
Right now they're making a kind of slow procession. It doesn't look like they're like setting fire to things, just like moving throughout the town.
I guess you'd stalk after him.
Sure. How close do you get?
I want to be able to pick out something distinguishing about the robes, or
Sure. Okay.
if I feel like there's like some kind of like place they're going to, maybe try to like get an idea of that, but not close enough to like see faces. I don't think she doesn't want to be noticed. It's
Okay.
a dream. That's scary.
Sure. So you catch some of them walking down. I assume you can see my cursor along
Yeah.
this path. You follow a bit behind. You see they are wearing red cloaks and red masks. And either these people have horns themselves, or they all have horns on their masks.
Interesting.
And you follow behind them. If you want to get a view of their front, you're going to need to do something to do that.
Huh.
They seem to be chanting or something. It's a little indistinct.
Do they have they given any indication that they care about Yang at all?
They haven't seen you as far as you know.
I guess it's time to force the issue. I don't. Well,
Roll for initiative.
no. I mean, it's Yang, so I think she's, rather than just having these weird.
You do know that this is
I
a
mean-
dream given.
Right. And like, what is a dream if not like the playground of the mind? So like, why not try to throw hands a little bit? She got the Guandao, so instead of
What
like
happens if
just
you die in
watching
the
and
dream?
watching, you die in real life. She's going to sort of lead procession on, like tip forward and march at them. Just like, hey, trying to get their attention. Like, what is all this? That sort of thing.
What's all this then?
One near the back of the pack hears you and announces to her fellow whoever these are, everyone be on guard, there's one behind us. And the group turns around, and the last thing you see before you wake up is the golden color of all of their eyes. And then you wake up in your bed. You can see the ceiling. The town is not in ruins. Your heart's beating a little quick, but otherwise things seem
Yeah.
okay.
Normal time, or is it night still?
It's the options there were normal time or night.
Yeah, yeah. Like morning, I woke up after the night, or night. It's
It's still.
nighttime.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yes, it's still night.
Okay.
There are
I
other
guess
times that you could wake up.
there are, but those are the two that I'm. Play with me in this space, Joe. Let's have a collaborative game here. All right. um. Okay. Yeah. I mean, she's gonna. I think maybe she takes a walk. We don't have to actually role play it, but I think she's maybe gonna hit
Sure.
the path that she took in the dream as she thinks about all of it.
Yeah, everything is familiar and normal on the path.
Pull up trees there.
Yes, exactly.
Excellent. Excellent.
And I think let's just move into the future, unless Yang is going to do anything else right now.
No, not right now.
Okay. It's week 5. Who wants to go first on activities?
Young. No.
Hold on, I'm the note taker. I have to remember everything that just happened.
You can also review the video if you need to.
Just say like Young had
A
dream of
saw-
desolation. Of desolation.
A dream of desolation, saw some cultists in red cloaks and yellow eyes.
How presumptuous.
Golden eyes.
She saw figures in red cloaks with red horns with red masks.
Figures with
And gold
Oni
eyes.
masks. I like making assumptions.
I was thinking Oni too, but there's no way that's what Young's thinking. Well, maybe there is, but she don't know like that. You're stealing food off your own plate because I was gonna talk to Raja about it. So
Okay. This is actually good because this is
Chris
where
Alright,
just
so
leaves.
I'm Roger. So could you explain exactly what happened,
yeah,
and I can take some notes down on it?
right.
So are you going first and talking to Raja then?
I was not gonna do Young's activities first because I just did the Yang activities.
If Yang wants to talk with Raja, we can have that outside of the downtime activities. We don't need to incorporate that, or we could.
Okay.
Either way.
No, you have to give up your thing to talk
Right.
to your friend.
That's not what I meant. I meant more of like a domination
is a
of
free action.
playtime rather than.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's fine. Convenience-wise, it might be good to have that conversation before Raja does his downtime in case he decides to do research on it.
Okay.
I think just go for
And
it.
just-
Decide, or
Okay.
if you desire.
Let's talk to Raja.
Alrighty.
I think Yang looks for him rather than waiting for like an opportunity to just meet up like normal.
Where do we find Raja on we are on the 30th, or oh sorry, this is the day after First Long Night, so we're actually at the end of last week, so we're on the 28th in the morning. Where do we find Raja?
What's Raja do in the morning?
Let's see. He probably woke
Can't
up.
say jerking it.
He's not jerking it. He's a good boy.
You can't stop me from saying jerking it.
Let's see. His house is there. He woke up. He's probably just like walking to town center, just looking around. What
Yeah,
day of the week is it?
It's currently it is Sunday.
Raja's been helping out around the town, right?
Yeah.
Like,
So he's
helping
probably
folks
looking
or something.
around, seeing if there's any like project he can dedicate time to helping people.
Yeah.
Cool.
For the
I
next
think Young
week.
catches a sidebar in one of these moments.
Yeah.
It's like, yo,
Hi.
what's up?
Not much. Just feeling.
Right. Oh, right. Chilling. Okay. I thought you were like working on like defending the town or whatever.
Oh, I am. But right now I'm in
Right.
like the walking supervisory mode. You know.
Oh, they let
I'm
you be
getting ready
supervisor.
to touch dirt.
Right.
But I haven't
right.
touched dirt yet.
What does that supervisor role look like? What are your
hands behind the back, walking
Right.
around?
Yeah, of course.
And then once I see something that I can do, because I don't know if you've noticed this, sometimes I try to help and I
Right.
make it worse.
Well,
So I do have to. So I'm learning that I do have to kind of look around a little bit and choose when and where to help more carefully.
you got to choose your battles.
Yeah. I keep
Yeah, that's
trying to do
rule one.
performances, and they do not like it. There's one time I tried to, because I thought everyone disliked the captain of the guard, so I thought I'd do a little
Right.
performance making fun of him.
No.
They hated it.
Yeah, that basically people kind of like him a lot.
Yeah, I didn't
Up
know
here.
that. I thought he was a little scam. Nope.
That's
Turns out
crazy.
that performance did not work.
he's not little either. You know, he's like he's John Guard up
Well,
here.
you know, you stretch your neck out, he looks little.
Well, I bet that's probably true for.
But I suppose that
Eddie,
might be a
sorry.
unique perspective.
We're losing it. We're losing it. I
Okay,
feel
okay.
crazy.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, I had a dream.
Okay,
Of
okay.
time gone by.
You know,
Sorry.
like all right. So there's like some guys in it. So you know like weird guys, right? Like that's your thing. You like studied weird guys.
Yeah, yeah, I do.
What you know anything about like some dudes that are like all dressed in red with like horns and golden eyes and maybe masks?
I promise this is relevant. Do
Yeah.
you remember that beautiful poem I wrote for the performance? Like it was amazing, blew everyone away. I
Oh.
think I saw a tear in your eye. It was like a really good poem.
That was yeah, I got ink in my eye, man. That was I was sort of
That was
focused on
before
that.
my time.
Yeah, but that poem,
The lakes or something, right?
it was about the eyes of Fumiyoshi and how that ties to mythology and the moon and
Okay.
stuff. Since we were moon gazing,
Uh-huh.
and how much do you know about Fumiyoshi and like the
Dude.
pantheon?
Come on. Nothing. Basically nothing.
What if I tell you that he's often shown as a dude wearing an Oni mask?
That would be okay. Yeah, so like we thinking like there's like they got like some dream walking situation going on or like
Maybe the thing is, I kind of just randomly stumbled on it, but then I'm like, stuff that's like, of course, it's mythology, but now we're kind of in a weird situation. I'm like, there's some parallels. I think his brother was the god of the moon, and he got envious and killed his brother, and then his brother's wife brought him back, and then Fumiyoshi got like I don't remember if he was killed, but he was like buried in the moon god's grave and got like trapped there and became like the god of the undead or something.
huh.
And so this classic myth, but I'm starting to see more and more parallels to it.
But yeah, like why would I like dream about that though?
Yeah. Well, it's more tying into remember how May said the moon is fake or some shit?
Yeah. I mean that was crazy though, right? Like I mean that
But I mean it's also tied into whole Fumiyoshi hating his brother the moon god and killing him one time. And we kind of are on we're right by the eyes of Fumiyoshi, which
This is
might
true.
just be a name, but also we're kind of in mythical supernatural realm. And you just said you just saw some dudes wearing like horned masks.
well, yeah, okay. Yeah. Well, in a dream.
Fumiyoshi's whole
In a
thing
dream.
is true, but like, are we in a situation where we discount dreams as fake? Or are we
No,
in a
I mean
situation
like gods
where
are
we're
real. We
trapped
know
by,
that. Like
walls
this is
or
not like
undead?
you know, like I know that gods are real, okay? I get it. But like okay, just like what here you got books.
Yeah.
You know,
I
like
guess-
a cult maybe? Is there like a cult around here?
Should I roll for this, or with my studying for the poem, should I kind of like know if like Shenmen has like a Fumiyoshi cult?
Is this the 1 second?
Yeah.
Let me try something.
Maybe remembering that they were called the Eyes of Fumiyoshi and doing a quick Google to make a fun poem revealed the secrets of the world to me.
Solved the moon puzzle.
I'd like you to do a recall knowledge on this with obviously occultism,
So, yes,
but make it
Do I
a
take-
roll that you can't see the result of.
The question is, do I do that, or do I just take the 22?
Either one.
Your
I
esoteric's
think
pretty
I'll take
crank,
the
right?
22.
Okay. No, there's no major, at least, cult for Fumiyoshi in Shenmue.
Coward.
So yeah, if there is a cult, they're being secretive, which would make sense if you're following like
like a Scott
the
Pilgrim dream.
evil undead god of envy and avarice, you'd probably not want to like advertise that shit.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But I can definitely do more research on it in the next week if you want. Like, see if Fumiyoshi has any other ancient names they went by or something, like Mugaptu.
That is a new word. You're thinking of Kugapti.
Yeah,
Kugapti, like
you got
Kugapti.
Did you sleep all right, man? You sound crazy.
I mean,
What is the name of the villain from Everything Everywhere All at Once?
Started seeing parallels. So I maybe have been thinking about
Jobu
right.
Tupaki.
because
Jobu
like
What about
Jobu
me?
Tupaki.
Jobu Tupaki.
Not
Sorry.
Jobu Tupaki.
It's not.
yeah, I can spend the next week
Jobu
doing
Tupaki.
like research and seeing what I can learn about him. I do
Yeah.
believe he has like
So like, pause.
yeah.
I know you got like a special interest in like gods and stuff, but this seems more like people. Like, you know a thing or two about the town, you studied it. So like, you might know like, is there a place there would be like rituals or something?
For Fumiyoshi in particular, or just like in general?
Well, yeah, maybe for Fumiyoshi. Like, where would you? Just like if you had a secret cult to the god of avarice and greed and whatever, then like, where would you and Willowshore have this?
I mean, theoretically, let's go through the Mind Palace. Theoretically, I would do these rituals at an altar in the middle of the woods with maybe a mist with a beast in it behind the altar.
Right.
I mean, I know I'm,
Right.
but like altars in the middle of the woods are where cults would do shit, I think.
Well, that's also like where we do like some of the like cookout based things with the hunters. Like,
That's a good point.
Yeah,
Oh, you've seen that? You've seen the altar before?
are you fucking with me?
I
What do you
mean,
mean?
with the hunters, not with.
No,
we
I was.
saved the dude.
I know. I was doing like a joke about like having like a cookout in the forest with the friends.
Yeah, I'm really bad at picking up on jokes and
Yeah.
sarcasm.
Maybe
it frustrates my dad.
get you like a book about jokes or something like that.
Yeah.
Like but anyways, right. So like homework after the supervising and stuff. Like
course,
I guess,
of course.
yeah, red guys. Oh, they had red fire too, and golden eyes.
Golden eyes. Oh, okay, I do
Yeah.
think Fumiyoshi has red eyes. That does kind of fuck up that theory. Did anyone have 3 eyes by chance, or did Kugapti have
didn't
3
get that
eyes?
close. I don't know. We didn't fight Kugapti. We stopped the.
I guess
they
we
were
saw
trying to
like
bring him in.
we saw like the shadow figure.
You can't see eyes on a shadow.
Well, it depends. Or like, were they glowing?
I mean, we both.
I actually don't remember. Did we see
Both of
eyes
us
on
went
the,
into
on
the
the
mist.
beast?
Sorry,
We just
say
saw
that
like
one more
it
time.
pushing against
I
the
was
wall.
looking up an image of the thing that was in Yong's dream to check how many eyes it has. What did you say?
The big thing that was trying to break through like the mist behind the altar.
That thing was very much
Did we
like
see
shadowy. You couldn't see the number of eyes on that thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, I can definitely read into it.
The figure that you saw in your dream, Young, had at least on the mask had 4 eyes, like this. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
I know
4
what
eyes.
4 eyes looks like.
He was wearing glasses.
Yeah, they had like 4 eyes.
Does
that
it
was
show?
sort
Does
of
it show
like-
you the name of an image? If I show you all an image,
I don't know.
let me do a test with an image that is not spoilery.
Yeah, put up Young Wu Shou.
Wait 1 sec. I'm gonna show you an image that is actually so spoilery, but so out of context that it's not gonna spoil anything. Do you see the
Right.
name
I
of this?
do not see the name of it.
No.
In the top left.
I don't see the name either, Chris. Wink.
Okay.
Yeah, even
and
when
that-
I click on pop out, it just says about blank pop out Google Chrome.
Okay,
So you're good.
I'll give you an image of what you saw in the dream in that case.
Yeah. It was weird because like I knew I was in a dream. Do you lucid dream at all?
There you go.
Right.
Yeah, I used to have like chronic nightmares, so I learned how to lucid
Ignore the color of the
dream.
flame.
But I
The
haven't
artists just fucked it up, I guess.
Right.
That does look pretty. Oh wait, no, I can't see this.
But yeah, I mean, like, it's definitely like they had like some.
So basically, here's a little
Red,
drawing I did of what I
Yeah.
dreamed. It's
Take-
not
take a
very
look.
good, but
What was it?
Hey,
Were they
fucked up
wielding
the
weapons?
color.
What?
Were they wielding weapons?
The ones you were seeing were not actually. So disregard that
No.
part of the image.
Okay, so they weren't wielding naginatas.
No, they weren't wielding naginata. They don't need an S. It's a Japanese word. They were not wielding naginata. They were.
Who are the Japanese?
I don't know. I had another dream about another time in another place.
This wonderful mystical land called Japan.
The year was 1600 after the death of Christ. Before or after the Common Era.
But yeah, I can definitely do some research on that in the next week.
Yeah.
But I have my
In
theories.
between all the supervising.
Yeah.
You're drinking water, right?
Really- What's up?
You're
What do you
drinking
mean
water?
supervising? Of course.
Drink more water.
Drink more water?
Yeah, probably.
What about coffee?
You should
I
not.
have had 5 cups of coffee.
How old are
today
you? Why have you had 5? It's like 8 a.m.
Because I haven't been getting sleep. And coffee is as good as sleep.
Right. Okay. So. Okay. I can't even. I don't have time to unpack all this.
I'm gonna
Okay.
ask both of you all to do recall knowledge, just perception.
And Finn, just to triple clarify, it was okay that I knew that knowledge from doing the poem, because I do feel
Yes.
like I just randomly bullshit stumbled into something.
That's totally fine.
Okay.
That recall knowledge with perception, right?
Yeah.
So recall knowledge about what?
So just like a perception check.
Just recall knowledge about about an event that happened to you all recently.
I'll just
Yeah.
take the 22.
Okay.
I also got a 22.
Yeah.
Yippee!
As you all, and the reason I feel fine saying this is because it is in the summary.
Yeah.
You all have heard another mention of figures in red with golden eyes recently. It was when Hinode Akari, the ghost, was talking about some people who were trying to make her leave. She mentioned that they were dressed in red and had golden eyes. So
Dude, am I haunted?
put that in your brain.
You have to tell me if I'm haunted, or else it's entrapment.
Anything else you all are
There's
up
a
to in this
haunt going
conversation,
on.
or shall we move on to some downtime activities?
We can move on, and I'll spend
Yeah.
this minute like writing what just happened.
Okay, sure. Unless anybody in particular wants to go first, I'm gonna ask Columbo.
Okay. So because there's no more rules for downtime for research, I'm going to ask if I can spend my non-preparation downtime like in the archives of the like police or whatever,
Absolutely.
trying to like look up and like familiarize myself as much as I can with all of the like unsolved murders or disappearances or whatever,
Sure.
since at the very least it seemed that being familiar with Hair Lady made her more responsive to not being a ghost anymore.
Cool. Yeah, I'll give you a if you run into such a situation in the future, you can get a +1 circumstance bonus to rolls to recall knowledge about history of ghosts.
All right. Oh, how do I? There we go.
For recall knowledge on rolls to recall history, local history for ghosts, for relevant ghosts. Very cool. Very cool.
Alright. And then the other one would be if Mama Bao is good to follow through with the tea ceremony, do tea ceremony. If not, do another activity. Is she
Yeah,
good to follow through with ceremony?
She is good to follow through with the ceremony.
All right, then I guess I'm gonna hold that with society.
Cool. I would like you to roll. Your DC here is a 21.
All right, and my bonus, if I'm recalling right, my bonus for the fancy tea wear is a +1 item, so it doesn't matter for me, right?
I don't recall, but I'll say that that's correct. I could pull it up if you'd like.
All right. Because we already have the +1 item for the coins.
Oh, okay. Well, then they don't stack. Oh shit!
All right.
Nice.
Damn.
That's not a crit, but it is.
Could you remind me what the bonus is if I
Wait.
get a crit?
Hold on. Yeah, don't you have the 1d4?
That's why
I'm
he's
asking.
Okay.
Let me pull up the action to check.
Because basically, I get to choose: do I crit or just succeed?
Okay. Where's host ceremony? There it is. Okay. If you success, then you get 1 hope point. If you critical success, you earn 15 gold and 2 hope points.
All right, I'm gonna use the D4 so I crit success.
Wonderful.
Let's see. Let's see. Do I make it? Woohoo! I do make it.
Yeah, so gain 15 gold, and I'll add in the 2 hope, and then I have a little bit of role playing to do. So you all are up to 17 hope. Is everybody at this tea ceremony, or is there anybody who would not be there of the 4 of you?
I'll be there.
Yeah.
I'd be there.
Cool. Yeah, so before the ceremony, so everyone is kind of gathered at the yeah. At the I was looking at the GIF.
Keep it twisted, brother.
Yeah. Everyone is gathered at this ruling tea house. Mama Bao is kind of a bit nervously kind of standing at the raised back part of the tea. Here, let me just activate the tea house map. So she's at this kind of back raised area as people are sitting down to drink. And she's got like a prepared thing she's going to read from. And as people settle down, she says, hi, everyone. I think most people here know me. I'm known as Mama Bao from Mama Bao's. And I'm sure some of you all remember the hair incident in the steamed buns recently.
The hair student.
Yes, thanks to this group, and she motions over to you adventurers. I found that the cause of that was a ghost who was very righteously looking to take revenge on my family. She was not just a ghost. She looks down at her script. She says, Hinode Akari was an herbalist who wanted to broaden her world and explore Tian Sha. Her life was tragically cut short by my grandfather, who killed her just outside of town so that he could sell her hair. The money that he got from that was used both to establish the steamed bun shop that I now own and to get my family, the Nakamuras, through that winter. I feel that with ongoing circumstances this winter, will be tough, but there are obviously much better ways of making it through than what my grandfather did. We can come together as a community and support each other. In memory of Hinode Akari, I ask that everyone here today connect with your friends and loved ones, make sure that they have what they need this winter, and also remind them not to travel alone. We are politically divided, but we are a strong community, so please join me in celebrating that today. Thank you to Colombo, she gestures over to Colombo, for bringing this beautiful building back to our town and for hosting us today. So without further ado, let's have some tea. And everyone digs in, and it's a success.
Yay.
Critical success, even.
Yippee!
Yeah.
Who is sitting with who, or any NPCs at the tea ceremony?
I guess would imagine would have like a table for like the gang all together
Yeah.
if they so choose. But Columbo's there, but he's also, up about like being the gracious host.
Yeah, I'm probably back and forth between that table and sitting with my parents.
Right.
Okay.
You want to sit at the kids' table so bad. Whoa.
May, are you at the group table or somewhere else?
Group table.
Okay. At one instance where Raja is with the group table, Yu Sojin comes over, sits down with you all. She says, "Thanks, Columbo, for hosting this. Thanks also for hosting us at the town council meetings upstairs. That's been really useful. Raja," she looks over at you. "I've been thinking about what you said about the idea of bringing Singpachi back to Willowshore, bringing the tradition back. And I kind of put these two ideas together in my head. I'm thinking about hosting bi-weekly Singpachi workshops, hopefully in this Cerulean tea house. I wanted to ask you, Columbo, is this something that you could accommodate?"
Oh, of course, I'd be more than willing for the tea house to help
Excellent.
in any way to bring people together.
And I just wanted to ask you, Raja, is this the kind of thing you were imagining?
Yeah, I'd love to learn.
Awesome. Okay, I have a lesson planned, and I've heard you all have some interest in heading to the monastery soon. So I thought this first workshop could be on the Pilgrim's Path. So if you're interested, I'm going to host that next week. I'll make some town announcement about this now that it's official, where I'll talk about the exact time and things.
Yeah.
But
Everyone check your newsletter.
Yep.
I think it could be useful for your all's upcoming quest.
Yeah. Do you need help like handing out pamphlets around town, putting them on poles? Let people know that it's happening?
That would be great.
As my health event. Ooh.
I would really appreciate that, Raja.
Yeah. There's no way I can anger anyone doing that.
Well, thanks. And she makes her way off to the table that she was at previously. Anything anyone else is doing at this tea ceremony?
Drinking the tea.
All right.
Drinking the tea.
Do we want to, for other activities, we want to cut over to Raja just to have that help townspeople activity? Or is that the mechanical one that you were doing? Aid townsfolk?
Yeah. That's what I was doing.
Cool. Roll for me, I guess Willowshore lore is probably the most relevant one.
Not performance.
How, if you can justify to me how you would use performance for this?
Because I'm putting up pamphlets and I'm giving pamphlets to people.
Oh, sure. Okay.
I'm a sales.
You're a salesperson.
Wouldn't that
Okay.
be diplomacy?
That does seem more like diplomacy than performance. You can roll diplomacy if you want with the same DC as performance. 21.
All right. Let's see.
Do a little dance.
Yeah, do a
Make a
little
little
dance.
love.
Yep.
All right, that doesn't cut
I'm
it.
going to hero point. Surely I won't need it later.
Ooh,
is worth it.
Yippee!
A
wonderful.
rousing success.
In fact, a critical success. No, it's not.
I mean,
it
it
is.
could be.
Well, you got a 20, so
You got a nat 20. Yeah,
yeah,
so you get
so
a plus
it boosts
10.
it up one.
Yippee! Critical.
One zone.
What's up, everybody?
Increment. What's up, everybody?
Cool.
Mhm.
So that is, I believe, 2, because right, these are victory point rolls. So you all somehow that increases the security of the town.
Yeah.
By 2.
I really sell the value of it, and they are everyone's like, yeah, that is a really good way to tie the community together, the north and south,
Wonderful.
as one.
Is there anything else that you
The
do
mouth.
during this week? You were going to do some research.
Yeah, I'm gonna do some research on Fumiyoshi, specifically looking at stuff like known cults from him, more iconography, maybe some like edicts of the cults if I can find them, like what presence of Fumiyoshi cults do.
Sure.
And I guess I'll also look up some more about the moon god
Okay.
and the interaction with Fumiyoshi. Like,
For-
do we know where the moon god's tomb was, since that's where Fumiyoshi's buried?
For both of those, I'll say that you can just get the info from the Pathfinder wiki for both of those.
Mhm.
Let me see if what is most relevant. Just glancing through those myself. Yeah, Fumiyoshi is associated with undead and graves.
Yeah, then looking at the wiki, it
That
doesn't
moon god
say where the
is
grave is. I mean, I
Tsukiyo.
just don't know. Yeah,
Yeah, if it doesn't say it on the wiki, then
or
you're
if
not
that
gonna
is
know.
not known. Yeah.
But you can get all the info from the wiki. I'll just say
Wiki
that you
also
have
says in
that.
Season of Ghosts.
Okay, then the edicts is a thing that really grabs Raj's eye.
This is edicts on Fumiyoshi.
Yeah, just from the Pathfinder wiki.
I'm not seeing anything about that. Are we looking at the same
On the
wiki?
side, underneath, like the Fumiyoshi, like the titles, adjectives, realms, alignments.
Oh, I'm on the mobile version. If you could read that out to me, that would be great. This is
Yeah, the edicts are since he's the god, he became the god of
found
envy. He punishes those who have good fortune they do not deserve. He devours the pleasures of the living. He encourages resentment, and he makes graveyards supernaturally unsafe. Specifically, the graveyard supernaturally unsafe, and punishing those who have good fortune they do not deserve. Raj is like, did the mayor who got zonked have good fortune he did not deserve?
Governor.
Are these graveyards indeed unsafe?
All right, I'll say you just gained that knowledge. So you've
Now,
researched.
You also see that Fumiyoshi's worship is centered in the Forest of Spirits on the wiki. I think that's where Raja grew up. He was in a small town, so it's possible he just doesn't know anything because he grew up in an even smaller town than this one. So if that's the case, then that's like fine. But is there anything he would know from being born in the Forest of Spirits? It's very possible he spent all his childhood talking to like Kodama, not learning about
Let me
global
pull up
politics.
my Raja page. One sec.
I know he grew up in some like forest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
Forest, you say?
a lot of your time I think was spent serving this Naga Giobha. One second. I'm gonna read what I have written down for Giobha. I think the Akrakars, maybe this is a quote from you because I have it quoted for some reason. I think the Akrakars are historically connected to the Naga Giobha. Giobha does not live in Nagajor, but instead travels Tiansha. He doesn't speak much on what he actually does, but says his purpose is to heal the world, and on his visits with select Nagaji families across the continent, he gathers new info relevant for medicine.
I don't remember that at all. I think that might have been a you touch, which I do like.
I
but
might
do
have
remember-
written it. Oh, maybe I was quoting myself in Discord. That's probably what
'cause
happened.
the one part I remember is that was like the family thing, and that's why there's
Yeah.
the contention with the parents. Because I was like, I
Because
want to
you're
talk
into
to
the
tree
kami.
spirits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remind me
Yeah, I
what
do think
particular.
it was the Forest of Spirits, because
Okay.
that's where like the kami are mostly.
I don't think I have any specific additional info for you about
Okay, which is completely fair,
Fumiyoshi
because I
or
was just like a very
Tsukiyo
small town, and it's a huge forest.
from that backstory. Although, if you would like in the future, you could reference that if it comes up, and maybe you could
I guess
get
I
a
learned I
plus
could
for
ask
a
my
recall
parents
knowledge roll.
about it because they lived in the Forest of Spirits for a lot longer.
Yes,
So I
yes.
guess as part of the week, can I just talk to my parents? Like, hey, you meet any demons in the forest?
Sure. I don't think that they did. I don't think they met any demons in the forest.
That's fair. Well, watch out
I
for them.
don't believe you.
You're also there. It's just like outside of the window.
Yep.
Tomodachi lifestyle.
Mm-hmm.
This is the taste of a liar, Jojo.
Then yeah, I guess at like our weekly dinner together with the group, I talk about what I've learned about Fumiyoshi.
Is that the old Matsuki dinner or a different weekly dinner?
I guess, would you all prefer that conversation to happen at the Matsuki dinner or at Sunday school?
At our weekly brunch
Right.
team building exercise.
Yeah. Every time we tease May a little bit, see if she's gotten a vase yet.
Yup.
And I guess let's just have that at the Matsuki dinner then.
Sure.
All right.
All right, let's cut to Matsuki dinner. Let me get the Matsuki music. Sorry, I don't know why that was so abrupt. So yeah, you all are at your regular dinner with old Matsuki, and you're inside at his kind of grand table, eating your food, and Akari has prepared your all's rations and gold for the week, but it's not in the room at the moment. And do you want to bring this up?
Yes. So yeah, I did do more of the research on Fumiyoshi.
Yeah.
And I mean, does seem relevant because he's not just wearing the Oni mask and having the glowing red eyes and all that. I did learn that particularly after dying, he became the Lord of Envy, and that specifically he punishes those who have good fortune they do not deserve, and he makes graveyards supernaturally unsafe.
Right.
Graveyard supernaturally unsafe, I think, is obviously relevant. And then punishing those who have good fortune they do not deserve. I'm wondering, do we know anything about the mayor and how he got the governor before he got his position and got house wiped?
No. I mean,
Old
I don't
Matsuki
know.
says, I think he was just a fairly typical install of the oh my god, I forgot what it's called. The
Matsuki's
government.
having dementia. They don't call him old for nothing.
Yeah. What is the people who started the lumber operations in? I don't remember, but the people who did the lumber operations and installed. Oh wait, I can just pull up the governor. One sec. I did not write it down on his page.
But I mean, I guess, so you don't know particularly if he had good fortune he didn't deserve?
No.
I don't think it was to.
That's every politician, am I right?
No, brother. He's got
I've been
jokes.
talking to Yang a lot.
But Raja.
That's not my opinion about politics at all.
Well, I guess we do know he killed a family, right?
Right.
I'm on to that.
Yeah. It's worth pursuing at the very least. Just to...
Yeah. And also, I guess if we see any more of those red-robed individuals in dreams or in person, see if they're wielding naginatas.
Right.
And his sacred colors are red and yellow. I don't know, what
Red
do you
seems to be
think?
the money there.
True. Let's see.
Longhua is the name of it.
Hmm.
I had to step away for a bit to kill my ice maker. I'm sorry.
No worries.
Understandable. Yeah, it does seem like that could be relevant to like everything that's going on, if we believe in Fumiyoshi.
I don't think that the installation in Willowshore got the governor more than he would have gotten anywhere else. If anything, it got him a little bit less. It's kind of a very out of the way place.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not like he
That's good
was like despotic. He didn't seem to, I mean, people disagreed with his policy decisions, but he didn't like totally drive us into the ground in any kind of way. Oh, sorry, I realized that this is not the microphone that you all are actually hearing. I should speak in this direction rather. Sorry.
I took it as an old man mumbling under his breath. That's all.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, I'm not saying anything crazy important.
I don't know if this is relevant. What's anathema mean again? I realize I don't really know what anathema means.
It's
Anathema?
like an ideal but opposite.
Yeah, it's antithetical.
Like something that you will not abide.
Okay. Because it also seems like he won't abide passing by food without stealing a bite. And he also won't allow honor or tradition to prevent you from taking what you want.
Wait, hold on. Wasn't Old Monsky nibbling on food no matter what during the festival? Old Monsky is evil.
Old Motsky, we're gonna
I mean,
kill you.
But then Granny Who didn't allow honor or tradition to prevent her from taking what she wants.
Right. I was also
We're
definitely
gonna kill
low-key
all
saying-
the olds.
Oh, we're doing sort of like Tito style revolution.
Doing a Children of the Corn.
Not Tito, Pol Pot. I meant. Sorry, my bad. Yeah, we're doing a Children of the Corn.
But yeah, I don't know. It seems interesting. I maybe wouldn't make a connection if not for a large part of the landscape stuck in this weird supernatural dome was called the Eyes of Fumiyoshi. And that we're clearly in a supernatural type instance with a lot of undead haunts and such. And also, the hair ghost was like, someone's trying to send me away, but I have an affront to deal with
Someone's
first.
trying to send me away, but not before nibbling a bite of food.
Right.
So I must pay attention to nibblers.
It's an interesting
like
theory.
Bless you. But yeah, that's about all I picked up.
I mean, it's better. It's more than what we had, so I guess
Yeah.
we'll just sort of stay on guard about it.
And
Keep
really-
our eyes open.
It really seemed like those dudes in your dream are wearing Oni masks, how you described them.
I mean, that's what it looked like to me. Yeah. I mean, except for the 4 eyes, but you know.
Yeah, the 4 eyes instead of 3, and the eyes being golden instead of red is interesting.
Really makes you think.
If I'm just wrong and leading us down the wrong path, potentially.
You are so insecure. I was just, like, think about anything.
I am very insecure. Yes. I mean, that's what you get for having therapists as parents.
Insecurity?
Yeah,
You'd
it makes
think
you
it'd be the
distrust all
opposite,
therapists.
actually.
No. It actually makes you distrust therapy as a concept
Oh,
because, parents.
that sucks. I love my
Yeah.
parents.
Oh, that's nice.
You don't love
That's
your parents.
really nice.
Old Matsky says, so you all are planning
right.
to go to the monastery, I heard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Congrats
That
on
was
Your mouth
uh,
travels fast here.
the ritual. Congrats on finding the ritual. It's quite an achievement.
You happen to have 60 gold worth of incense and rice?
I have
Just curious.
I mean, I have some like emergency rice, but no emergency incense.
But you don't have emergency incense?
No.
Come on, you live in a castle. You got to be dripping with it.
Not a castle.
I can give you all some emergency rice because I'd say we're in an emergency. And he gets Akari to go and get you all like a big bag of rice. It is, I'd say, enough for a third of the cost.
So is it 60 gold worth of rice or 60 gold combined for rice and incense?
That's a good question. 1 second. I think it's rice and incense combined, but let's say that's a third of the total cost.
Okay, so now we need 40 gold worth of items.
I guess we can go to Sunday school and see if incense is part of that whole process.
Yeah, it seems possible. I mean, Graveside Manors generally seems like a spot that's got incense.
Yeah.
So, like, we could hit up Yuso-Jin directly.
Mhm.
There's
If we wanted.
also this is not Old Matsuki saying this is just me saying it. There's also her Fluvial Lady of Souls as well.
Kerfluvial, the Lady of Souls. I think she might have something.
Right.
Just
Throw
in terms of
something.
local churches.
Lobin Kirkenuan Abulicious, or whatever that one dude says.
Loker genuinely.
No, there's the dude that invents words by just combining, like, a bunch of meme words together.
Right.
Okay, let's
was in there somewhere.
let's move on to the next activity, barring objection.
Yeah.
Okay. May, let's go. What are you up to this week?
Fall reference. We gotta gather food or increase security. I will attempt to increase security by aiding the townsfolk with my Willowshore lore.
Cool. What does that look like?
Last time I tried to like point out how it was when I was a kid and it did not work. And so now I'm sitting my white ass down and listening. And being just
you're a white
directing,
ass because you're covered
hopefully.
in entirely white fur.
Of
Right.
course.
Yeah.
Guaylo.
Don't say that. All right, let's see what we get.
It just means white devil for the audience. Okay.
That's not
Alright.
a success, but it is not a critical failure, correct?
Yeah, the DC here is 21. Oh, wait, sorry, I'm reading the wrong one.
21.
19.
I was like, it is
19.
not 21. Yeah, I'll keep that because I want to keep my reroll for the cat.
Okay.
Right.
All right, well, talking didn't help and listening didn't help, so May's gotta find another way. Anything else you're doing this week in your second downtime activity?
I don't think anything mechanically, but I would go, now that we're no longer researching the curse, I would go help Hua-Young with her Kitsune study.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
If you are doing Kitsune studies this week, then I'll give you some help on that roll.
You know that I'm doing Kitsune studies this week.
Cool. All right, let's go on
Gotta
with
use
yours.
it or lose it.
So let's start out with that learn Kitsune if you would like to do that
Yeah.
roll. Which is in
Inter society.
we're at 5 victory points of 10 so far, and you need a 12. With the help, let's give you a +1 circumstance bonus.
Excellent. Excellent. Okay. I need to just double check real quick. That's right. Some things never change. No whammies. Or maybe we're inviting the whammy. The whammy will empower me here.
Nice.
I told you it would.
Yippee!
The cool 17.
Cool.
Cool
So you
18.
in that learning, you are now up to 6 of 10 victory points.
Yay.
And I guess we're combining the Kitsune learning with the artisanal metalworking. So that's also you're making some progress in that.
Nice.
Anything else you're doing this week?
Yeah, we're gonna let's see, which one do I want to do? I believe we're gonna be gathering food with athletics.
Cool. It's pretty
Also, when do you
self-explanatory.
acquire your mount?
Boom. I'm still figuring that out.
I missed the
Stop.
This week,
Shut your mouth. You shut your mouth.
this
Chris.
week's activity
that was Ian
monster
Harper's
of the
strike.
week is there's a
cool.
an unconfirmed creature wandering
Yeah.
the town.
Status
There's
a success.
unconfirmed creature sighting.
And you all are up to 7. Thank you. Food points. Let me mark that as well in the
Yay.
app.
Sort of a Monster Hunter style.
And
encounter.
let's take a quick break because I have to go to the bathroom, and then we will go into the
Okay.
weekly activity. 1. And we are back.
Watchers, how do y'all feel about thick water? Try
No,
it. This episode
don't.
sponsored by thick water.
No, it's not.
I recommend
No,
the
people
honey
that
lemon
aspirate, do you
smoothie.
think they should just die? Do you think thick water shouldn't exist for people that can't drink water?
Wow. That's so fucked up, Joe.
So the
being
month has changed.
framed.
We're on Lamashan now, and it is
Llama.
Fire Day the
Ramadan.
3rd, and you all hear the familiar sound of the horses' hooves in the town square. Shinzo is back. Who approaches this man?
I did ask him for some like knockout shit, right?
Yes, you did. You placed an
Yeah.
order with him for sleeping potions.
Mm.
Do you approach him?
I do. Hey,
Raja, hello.
Weirdo.
I'm
got my
gonna get up the
sleeping
Shinzo
potion?
picture.
I mean, I'm assuming from my earlier conversation with Yang, I do very clearly look like I'm suffering from insomnia.
Here's the Shinzo
Hey,
picture.
got my sleeping potions.
I do. Okay, so I bought 3 of them, and he pulls out 3 of them. Each of them is 7 gold. It's a lethargy poison, so it's not like the actual like direct sleeping potions were a bit too expensive, but these ones have. Here, let me look at the label, and he looks at the poison label, the label on the poison,
You're gonna
the
make me feel
FDA
like shit.
approved poison.
So they make you sleepy, and then you'll like naturally.
Yeah,
fall asleep.
it applies. They apply a what is the word, like an ailment or
Melatonin.
a condition kind of situation.
Debuff.
No. It's it's like it has stages. An affliction. They apply an affliction that has 3 stages, or that has 4 stages. In the 3rd and 4th have you unconscious. In the 1st and 2nd you're just slowed. So you have to get them to the 3rd in order for them to be unconscious. And Shinzo communicates this.
So it's like very obvious it's affecting you.
I don't know.
Like
I mean,
just
maybe in
kinda
small
feel dreadful
doses.
before eventually passing out.
I'm not sure, but it's the best I could get. You don't need to buy all 3, but I do have up to 3 for 7 gold a pop.
Can I walking around check for thickness of liquid?
Sure. He hands it to you. It's pretty thick as you slosh it around.
All three of them are pretty thick.
They're all the same.
Oh, they're all the same type.
Why would they be
It's just
different?
3 instances of it.
Okay.
Why would you have thick potion?
Yeah.
The,
do they have like a bad aftertaste? Do they taste bad? Can it be like a bakery? Can I do like a little pinky sample to see what it tastes like?
You
Makes you
ca-
feel like shit immediately.
yeah, Shinzo unpops the bottle. No, it doesn't have a bad aftertaste.
Okay, it doesn't have like a bad. It tastes like nothing.
Yeah.
Okay, this should
Is
help.
it safe on animals?
Okay, let me take a look. He looks at the label again. It looks like it's generally safe. The worst that can happen is
Okay.
someone is forced unconscious and have a difficult time waking up, but they eventually will.
Does it work quick? Does it work quicker in animals? There's a cat we've been trying to wrangle. Like if I put it in kibble, we'll
To
expect it to go
poison the cat?
I don't
That's why I'm
know.
seeing if it's poison.
He's been over this.
Frankly, I don't know.
Okay.
It seems fairly strong. I think it's fairly likely that it'll go pretty quick.
For a cat.
But I
sized
don't.
animal.
Yeah, I really don't know. I don't know.
Okay. Thank you. I guess I'll take.
This kind of object, though, is something you might be able to recall knowledge on.
Yeah. I'll recall knowledge. 22.
Yeah. Okay. You get the info that is equivalent to the knowledge that it's a DC 18 save. The stages that get to unconscious take about 1 minute to set on.
Okay, that's pretty quick.
But then,
Yeah, I guess I'll-
in order to get to so I'll just tell you, stage 1 is slowed one round. Stage 2 is slowed 1 minute. Stage 3 is unconscious without a perception check to wake up, but only for 1 round. Stage 4 is unconscious for 1d4 hours. So you really want to get them to stage 4.
Okay, and how many doses are in each one? Because if it's like 7 gold to then just have like 1 night's rest, that's
It's
Like, is it
only
like a
one.
week or
It's only one per bottle. They're pretty small bottles.
okay. Then I guess I'll get 1, and like before we do like some big showdown, I'll use it to get a good night's sleep.
Okay. That'll be 7 gold.
All right, let me remove 7 gold. Oh,
And I'm-
I tapped back over, and he's staring at me.
I'm putting it in the world. I'm gonna drop it in the lake. I've dropped it in the lake.
Let me remove 7 gold. Do I have to move my guy closer?
You should be able
Yeah.
to just pick it up.
All right. Yeah, I had to move my guy closer. There's 2 of me. No, there's just 1. Okay.
Shinzo says, "Okay, so now
There
you have
being 2
1
of you.
and I have 2."
Yeah. Because that's about all I can afford. I need to be more responsible with my income.
Okay. Anything else I can do for you? Is anybody else here as well?
Yeah,
I mean, I don't know if I'm there the exact same time, but I definitely
can
am
make
going
an
to try
arrival
and
if you
purchase
wish.
from Shinzo.
All right, Columbo strolls on down. I mean, Shinzo always sets up like kind of right outside Columbo's house, so it's pretty difficult to miss him.
What are you doing here?
Confrontational.
Columbo,
No.
do you have need of my services?
I was thinking something. But by the way, have I ever invited you to the tea house?
Shinzo actually looks kind of stunned for a second, and he says, "No."
Must have completely slipped my mind every time. But later today, after you close up shop, you're more than welcome to come. But I was thinking, would be nice if you happen to have any calendars for wanting, something to set up, for the tea house to note like, oh, we've got events going on. We've got, oh, this tea ceremony, this meeting, etc. Something to put up big to note it.
I have my personal calendar. Let me see if I have a larger one, and I'm gonna need you to roll luck. You're gonna want to get it's a DC just like 5. Six. That'll do.
7.
Shinzo says, I do, and he pulls out like a kind of a paper calendar. That'll be
All right.
just 1 gold.
All right. The calendar, everything, all the numbers and everything seem to line up.
Yeah.
Darn. I was hoping I could trick him. All right, yeah.
Is Shinzo's
No,
looking at Raja to see if Raja's paying attention?
Yeah, Roger's paying attention.
Okay.
I wasn't fully because I was remembering.
Oh no, that was not a call on you. That was a thing because Shinzo's trying to see if you all are trying to hatch a plot to put Yix to sleep. If you pick up what I'm putting down.
'Cause I think we exchanged a knowing glance when I asked for the sleeping.
Yeah. So he's trying to. The thing Shinzo's trying to suss out right now is: will this happen at this ruling tea house later, or is this a separate request? Shinzo communicates this with his eyes.
Yeah. I guess Roger will try to, with his most innocent appearance, go like, oh, that's just a child giving a thumbs up. But
Anybody else would like May? Anything?
Fine, but thank you.
Okay, well I'll see you later, Columbo. And
All right.
I think let's just cut to later. Remind me.
Can we cut to just before later so we can go over
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
if we're gonna do something?
Sure, yeah. When did you say you wanted to meet with Shinzo?
After he closed up shop?
All right, yeah. So that's gonna be like, let's call that 7 p.m. But just before later, you all can get together and figure out if you're gonna do anything.
All right. Well, gang, we want to try something.
Like what?
Yeah. Well, I got the
Put
sleeping
the bird
potion.
to sleep.
We can put the bird to sleep.
Right. You want me to like grab the bird or something?
Well, I think that when the bird's asleep, we can then talk to Shinzo without God watching.
And I did gather that. I'm sort of thinking about how we convince Shinzo to let the bird drink tea.
I mean, have we ever seen the bird eat? Or
No,
do
you
it
haven't.
to remarry?
Right. So like this is the situation, right? Like, so what? Am I grabbing the bird or what's the play?
I think there's a way. Ideally, we do it in a way where the bird doesn't know that we drugged it. So I think we
Right.
can do kind of like. Okay, back in my hometown, we had this play that the local townsman put on, where this character called Cartman got access to a like park, and he told everyone, "You're not invited," and that made everyone want to do it. So I think using that play as inference, if we can like put out a teacup for him and go like, "Oh no, of course you're a bird. You don't want this," and the bird will be like, "Fuck you, I'm God," and will like choose to drink it.
What was the moral of that story?
I don't know. I think it's that
Why was that a play?
it was put on by like one of those like money people. They're like, "Here's how you get money." I don't know why.
Sounds insufferable.
I think this business is pretty bad because like why was he in a small town in the middle of the woods? But like,
Right.
I mean, the kids liked it.
Okay. So we got the Cartman idea, sort of reverse psychology. You know, I would have thought your parents would have brought that up rather than the play, but whatever it takes.
I try not to talk to my parents too much. They'll start talking about like, hey,
Wow.
well, because it's one of those things where like your politics differ, and every time you talk to them, you kind of dread how they're gonna bring it up.
Oh, my chud parents are so woke.
It's like, oh, hey, Dad. You're like, oh, speaking of, I was thinking of the snake god recently, and you're like, oh, Jesus. It's kind of just like awkward.
No, not that one.
You know the one.
But,
Oh, brother. Right. Okay, so we got the Cartman plan.
Mm-hmm.
That's plan A, is what we're saying. That plan A is make God feel left out and want tea.
That's right. Cartman wasn't his name. That was his profession before he got the park.
I see.
He was the Cartman.
The
I forget what
Cartman.
his actual name was, but
Not
he was
afraid.
like young child.
His actual name was Scatman.
Right. So
Scatman,
not only was this
Cartman.
man a Cartman, are you not afraid that this Cartman that we're trying to trick with our ploy is familiar with the play about the Cartman? Cartman?
I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I don't think this
Papa,
bird watched a play put on by a failed entrepreneur in bumfuck nowhere, Forest of Spirits.
Right.
And I don't think it was more widespread than that. I don't have any of you heard of the Cartman play?
No, is basically comedies and tragedies, top
It
to
didn't
bottom.
get a home video release.
So yeah, I don't think this is a well-known story.
Anybody else? Any bright ideas?
I feel like we try and get the bird to drink the sleeping thing, and then worst comes to worst, if we want to Hail Mary, you can
Grab the
grab
bird.
the bird.
God.
Or
Yeah,
perhaps if someone would like to befriend a cat and train it to do bird hunting.
Well,
But
let me know if that happens.
So I think first plan, and then we move on from there. The first attempt is you pour out teacups enough for the bird to be as well, and then we're like, oh wait, sorry, you're a bird. And then Raja, that's me in this scenario. It was like,
What do you mean
"Ooh,
in
I'll
this
have 2 cups of tea."
scenario? You're Raja in all scenarios.
Yeah, I act like a greedy little glutton, and I take the teacup, and I think that'll make the bird pissed, because the raven already doesn't like me because of the bedsident.
Right.
So I think me trying to take a teacup intended for the bird might make it go like, that's my fucking tea. Because you see, I don't know if you noticed this, I'm very good at rage baiting. It's mostly unintentional, but it keeps happening, and I think I can weaponize my rage bait.
I like that the word rage bait now has to exist.
I'm gonna let
Yeah,
you
the
all
hunters
lead
invented
for this whole plan. I'll just run what I think will happen with Shinzo and Yix, but you all pull this off however you wish, or attempt to pull
This
it
is
off. I
going
mean.
to definitely work, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I wish it works perfectly, and Shinzo's so proud of us. He levels us up to 20 right away and gives us all of the magic items he's secretly been holding on to.
So I think what we do is we have that set up. We also set out cat kibble outside so that the cat will probably come and eat it, even if it hasn't been tamed. And then if worst comes to worst, it's like, oh, I'll go outside, open the door, cat eating the kibble, sees the bird, goes sicko mode. You don't have to have tamed the cat to use the cat.
You don't need a
mind
license to
building.
drive a sandwich.
It's like a whatever. It's a domesticated cat,
Don't
but go
need a
off.
credit card to ride this train.
Yeah.
Fuck it. Let it ride.
Yeah.
All right,
Call
so
me a
Shinzo arrives at this Cerulean tea house around 7. Yix is on his
We're
shoulder.
all there.
he knocks on the door.
I open the door and let him in. I gesture to the calendar that I've set up.
Oh, good placement.
Thank you, thank you. I can go ahead and have the tea ready. I can bring out my teapot and start pouring the tea, and then I pour. I'm like, yeah. Oh, oh silly me. You're a Mr. Yix, correct? He wouldn't care for tea, would he? Right? Yeah, no.
Oh, right, because yeah, he's just a bird. I'll drink the tea. I like tea. I do like obnoxious neck slither across table to kind of like and try to take the teacup away.
It pisses Yang off a little bit.
So I'm trying to think of what's good to roll here. It's not diplomacy, is it? It's not intimidation. Yeah, performance. Sure. I want you to roll performance, and I'm gonna counteract with Yix's will.
Mm-hmm.
It's a 17.
Only I
And
hadn't used
I'm gonna
my,
roll Yix's will. That would be an
only
18.
You hadn't used it, Chris.
If only I hadn't. Wait, hold on. If we're working together, can you do a help roll or whatever it's called?
So I think that's a D&D thing, but helping you can like add a +1 circumstance if you would like.
I thought there was a help action in Pathfinder as well.
I is there? I think you're right. I think there actually is. It's not a like.
One of my perks is in relation to that.
I think you're right.
Oh yeah. Wait, hold on. Let me use this distracting performance. It's the new skill. This the skill feat I chose.
Oh yeah.
Your performances are especially distracting, allowing your allies to sneak away with ease. When you aid an ally who is trying to create a diversion, instead of the usual effects of aid, you can roll a performance check and use that result to determine the outcome of the diversion instead of the ally rolling a deception check. So I don't think that actually helps.
No, yeah, that sounds more for diversions. I'm looking at aid.
I mean, I think we can attempt to help.
Okay, yeah, so let's use aid here. So attempt the skill check of the type determined by the GM, so that'll be performance, and the DC is 15.
Okay. My performance is not good. Anyone got better performance?
Yeah, Cody, I guess since you did the
I
setup.
think I've got some pretty good performance.
All right, so that's a crit, so you get
bad.
a +2 circumstance bonus, which passes, but I want to hear how Columbo encourages EX to drink this tea.
I'm just really going on like, it's, this is some of the best tea, had gotten some good ones for some good tea we had this ceremony earlier this week and would hate for it to go to waste, but obviously, Yix wouldn't want any of that and, would kind of be a waste for this tea for Yix to have it anyway.
EX is gonna...
I guess Roz has gotta have it.
EX is gonna pop down and move a claw over... Or no, that doesn't make any sense. EX is gonna just bend down and take a drink of some of this tea.
Heck Raj's face away. He's like,
Yeah.
Yeah, heck, Roz.
Grab it.
EX is gonna roll a fortitude save for the poison at this point. And remember, Yix wants to get above 18. We want Yix to get... Or Yix wants to get 18 or above. We want Yix to get 17 or below. That's a not nat 20, a dirty 20, but Yix is not affected by the poison. Shinzo kind of takes a little glance over and Columbo, you feel a little tap on your knee.
Footsies.
Like from
Shinzo.
Shinzo? Or?
And then you feel a slight cold sensation on your knee.
A hold or
Cold. Like a flask being pressed up against it. Little metallic.
I guess reach down and grab it.
You have another potion in your inventory now.
I was unaware that was in the presence of such an aficionado of tea. If
Me?
if you wouldn't mind, I guess I could give him some, since he definitely seems to be like I said, a real ball knower.
Are you
as
talking
it
about
were.
me or Yix?
Well, I mean, if you would like some more tea, of course, you're my guest, more than welcome. But Mr. Yix here seems to be having a real taste for it.
It seems like it.
Connoisseur.
Yeah, would you serve us some more tea, Columbo?
All right. I serve more tea.
Yix is going to
Have
take
the
another
flask and-
roll. So we know 18 is the DC on this fortitude. 17.
Thank Christ.
However, there you need to roll to get to the different stages. So after one round of being slowed, Yix is going to roll again.
Jesus.
I'm so fucking tense. That's up to stage 1, but let's see if Yix... wait. No, that succeeded it, so now Yix is cured of the condition.
Yang looks at Columbo.
Please. Yeah, Yix is fine.
Damn, I was hoping that the
I was really hoping,
slow would really fuck up a little bird more than a human being.
Yeah.
Well, perhaps Yix is not a normal little bird. Perhaps Yix has a full character sheet with actions and shit. Shinzo, you feel
Yang is dead.
you feel a coldness on your knee.
And now time for the traditional third round of tea.
Can we put alcohol in them? Can we do like a hard mixed tea? I want to get but no,
Get
birds.
twisted,
I don't know if you
Don't
should have
do it in the
alcohol,
birds.
Rasha.
Birds don't know how to party.
Pause. 1 second. Let me.
Yix is going to roll a will save.
Getting some toad poison might help us out here.
Okay, that was it. That was
Make
20.
him fuck up
The
on
toad
the
poison,
rolls.
the classic toad poison coming back.
Well, hold on. I was trying to do the toad poison
So
before
toad
we
poison.
rolled for this.
And we'll cover up the taste of the toad poison with some alcohol.
Right.
The grand
But,
mixture, the toad poison, the alcohol, the sleeping potion, and some tea.
Yeah. And I'm sorry, Bird, but you definitely can't hold your liquor. So yeah, just put double alcohol in mine. I can take it. Do I roll for
Does
that?
Columbo come back in with this terrible concoction? Is there any frog poison in it? Toad poison in it?
So what I wanted to do was do the frog poison before we made him roll again because of the stupefied status.
Okay.
But
You're going to need to confer with Columbo about this.
There can be toad poison in the alcohol if that's what the people want.
How do you get this to Columbo?
Yeah.
You just feel a cold hand on your other knee.
you just feel Yang squeeze your knee.
All right.
And then
I take the
You know what to do.
poison, and I go and fix the wonderful, tasty tea.
All right. So I don't have the item pulled up. Remind me what the toad poison does, the frog poison.
How do I post it in
Instantly puts
chat?
any bird that consumes it to sleep.
Can I post it in chat somehow?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think
There should be a post in chat button. Toad tears. Yeah, thank you. All right.
Yeah.
Can be mixed with other stuff or drink. Yeah. Okay, and it's also an affliction.
We
Stupefied. So I'll say that if Yix fails this fortitude save, that is a
This one is-
rolling with like disadvantage.
This is a
take-
higher. DC check too. It's 19 is
Okay.
instead of just
So
17.
what Yix is going to roll this time is the Toad Tears DC. If Yix fails that, I'll just say that means that each degree of success on Yix's fortitude save for the sleeping potion is 1 degree less.
I love that we're just feeding this bird.
Yeah.
So Yix is going to roll this fortitude save upon being served this terrible, terrible concoction.
Wow, it's really good.
Yix wants to
Columbo.
get
It's really good.
wants to. Okay, that is below the 19. So now Yix is, but the onset is 5 minutes.
We can make polite conversation.
Sure, for 5 minutes.
I tried to challenge the bird to a drinking contest.
You can.
Raja's a little drunk.
You
Yeah,
think this is the Baldur's Gate mission?
Raj is a
bet
fighting
I
drunk.
hold it better than you, and by it I mean liquor.
All right.
a
Yix is gonna
bird?
roll will save to see if he. Okay, that was a 12. I want you to roll diplomacy to combat
Diplomacy, okay.
Can you rationalize to the bird?
that beats it.
Okay.
That crit success beats it, in fact. So what that's going to mean is that Yix is going to drink more. So I'll take a
5
minus.
minutes going back and forth on shots.
Sure, I'll take a
I already
minus
picked
1
Jude.
circumstance penalty in addition to this 1 degree of success less
I
on
guess,
the
should I roll
final
fortitude save
poison.
to see how drunk
Sure.
Raja gets from that.
Yeah.
How poisoned is Roger? Roger, how's your kidney looking? Let's do a
Let's
liver
find
check.
out. Let's see where's
I
the
think just make a
there's
roll and let's
fortitude.
see what happens.
Here's the fortitude.
You're doing all right.
Yippee!
Skull,
So,
skull,
okay,
skull.
what happens now is Yix is going to make the fortitude saves for the poison and just needs to not be getting crit successes. So that's going to be
Turns
a.
out Yix has been rolling like 2s and 3s this entire time and is about to whip out.
That
like
is a
40.
failure, which goes to a critical failure due to the 1 degree less. And that means I believe that Yix goes to the second stage immediately. And let's see on the next roll. 22. That's just goes to a straight failure, so it gets to the third roll. Yix is unconscious. Let's roll for the fourth to see if Yix is unconscious for longer. The answer is yes, and that's
Solve
going to
your
be
bird puzzle.
for 4 hours. Finally, with this whole concoction, Yix passes the fuck out. Shinzo says, "So, I imagine you all have some questions."
Right.
And I
Yeah.
will say I compliment you, Raja, on the drinking contest bit, because I think when Yix wakes up, he might think that it's from the alcohol, hopefully, and
Yeah,
not
he'll
the
think he drank too much and got shit.
whatever you put in that tea. He looks down at his tea, which he's been drinking this as well. But
How you
being
feeling?
Shinzo,
Listen, we
I'm okay.
assassins teapotted it.
I have antidote if you need it, but like,
no,
don't
I'm
lie to
good.
me.
I'll be all right.
You succeeded.
I will warn you, I still can't answer all of your questions for a reason I can kind of describe, but I can be a little bit more honest now.
Okay.
Who are you?
Who am I? The most I can tell you is I am a god.
Right.
There's a situation where if I say too much that leads you all to think in a certain direction, it gets a bit nasty. So I need to be careful with what I say because of a real mechanical situation.
A binding vow. With
It's not that. It's a physical reaction that you all can have. You tend to
Oh.
have some short-term memory loss and feel a bit aggravated.
Well,
We
So
hear,
it'll
we,
just-
we hear the true name
turn
of
to
God and
May.
it messes.
yeah.
I guess without in any way saying your relation to this divinity,
Sure.
is what's going on
To
in any
this
way related to
divinity.
Fumio?
To Fumiyoshi, no.
Well,
As far as I know, I don't know everything, but Fumiyoshi is not part of this.
Okay.
Something I should say, he looks over at May, trying to judge something.
Blocking May.
Blocking the spider.
They can always tell.
Yeah, he looks at the spider.
Transvestigating
I think that
the
this,
stone spider.
I don't know if, this doesn't change much, but maybe it would put you somewhat at ease, May. I'm just gonna let you know, I'm your patron. So the spider is from me. I'm sorry that the spider says the things that the spider does. It's very important that Yix does not hear the spider, so I always silence the spider anytime I'm nearby. The spider is trying to help, but also has to say unhelpful things at the same time. That's all I think I can say about that. I can't say why that is, but that just is the situation. I don't have direct
You'll
control
always
of the
do
spider.
The opposite of the spider.
But it's important that the spider keep up appearances, as it is important that I keep up appearances of being someone who is not very helpful. However, I've instructed the spider to sneak in little bits of helpfulness, but he does operate independently from me. I just gave the spider instructions. But anyway, hi, it's me. I'm your patron.
I appreciate you more in this form than the form I imagine you first showed up to me as.
What was that?
Oh, that makes things weird. You weren't the weird deer?
I don't know. I do not know what you're referring to.
I hope that Shinzo doesn't know, but you, Finn, recall.
I do know what you're talking about.
Okay. It's like, fuck, what if Finn just completely forgot the
No, I have thought about this. I promise.
Okay.
Shinzo was not the deer. That was a different situation.
That's awesome.
That's what I'm saying. There's elements going on.
Awesome.
I guess
Levels to the ship.
If you all have any other questions for me while Yix is asleep, I can help.
Yeah, I have a lot. Do you know what's going on with why we're stuck in this mist area?
Yes.
But you're not allowed to
Can you
say.
tell us?
It's not that I'm not allowed to. It's that if I do, you all get a bit aggro.
Will we find out at what's going on if we go to the monastery?
Is the moon real?
No, please do not ask that. Let me ask.
I think the moon is real. I don't know anything about the moon. The monastery is a good place to go next. If you all figure things out yourself, it will free you from this kind of mental block that prevents me from telling you all things. But you have to be able to figure it out mostly yourself.
But then will we still have the block of Yix?
Yes. Yix is more here to make sure that I'm impartial, not that you all don't learn things. So I have to pretend to be helping as much as I'm hurting.
In the village expansion, when you made May shit herself to escape,
Sorry.
was that because that's related to your powers, or is that just the way you chose to do it? Like,
What are you talking
knowing
about?
you're a god, I feel like there's potentially some other ways you could have handled that. So I'm wondering.
I'm a god, but I'm also just kind of a guy. That was
so
from a
that's
power.
Okay. Like a. Are you a god of healing?
I'm afraid I can't speak down that direction.
Okay.
I will say I am trying to help, but my nature limits me in some key ways.
I see.
There are three limitations that I have. One is the physical limitation of I can't directly tell you all exactly what's happening because you will just forget it. As perhaps you're familiar with. The second is what I am allowed to do in my role that Yix enforces. And the third is my own abilities from my nature. I can't speak on any of the three of these more than that. But I am here to
How
help
many times have we been through this?
How many times? What do you mean?
Have you given us answers before that we've forgotten?
You've said things in the past like, "Oh, you don't usually do that," or something.
All right, everyone, forget.
Sorry, Columbo. The ways I can help are mostly just delivering you all goods from the outside world.
I guess a way to ask it that doesn't make us reveal it is, have you learned these limitations to your powers in relation to us through trial and error? Or is even that something you can't really safely answer?
I can't talk about that topic.
Okay.
Could you circumvent them? For example, if I were to buy a box from you, could you hide something more beneficial in the box?
Absolutely not. There are specific ways. There are.
Is there a way we can speak in front of Yix without Yix picking it up?
No. Yix is not a normal raven, and that is all I can say. I am much more powerful than Yix is, but it's the situation where if somebody more powerful than me saw that I fucked with Yix, that would be bad. There are gods above me, is all I will say.
So it's not like we can speak some sort of code or something. Anything in front of Yix is gonna know.
Maybe. I'll think about it, but it's difficult because it can be so counterproductive, because if I give just a little bit too much information, it happens. I am really trying to help though, and I've tried a lot of ways.
Can you give us very good deals on products?
Yeah, can you hook it up?
I still have to pay the people I'm buying these from. I'm not just generating these. I am actually going out into the world and buying things.
Okay, so you don't charge money because you have to for the balance. You charge money because you are spending money?
I'm charging money because I need to repay the people I bought the goods from. I am just a merchant.
Okay.
I'm just a merchant who is also a god.
Is
On the side.
Karahai also in this situation that we are in?
No.
So is that why you don't go to Karahai?
I can't talk about that. Sorry.
Okay, and you can't talk about Shenmen for similar reasons, I imagine?
I can't talk. No, exactly.
Okay. Then another question that I'm imagining you can't answer. Have we been in this situation longer than we think we have?
I can't talk about that.
Okay.
Is there anything that you think would be helpful that you can say that you haven't already?
I do wish that we could get through that I could talk in some sort of code when Yix is hearing, but that really only bypasses one of the three issues.
Okay. You said...
Once you all learn a little bit more, I think I can tell you more. Sorry.
Okay, so that's what I was thinking about. You're saying if we organically discover it,
there's
then
stages.
we won't
Yes.
be mindful.
So
is there a book in the library you suggest we read?
There's things you should learn in the monastery. The library, I mean, it might.
Is there anything you can tell us to prep for what we're gonna encounter in the monastery? Like anything that would be good to be prepped for to have.
I don't know what you're going to encounter in the monastery. I do know that Kugapti is lying in death there. So watch out. I guess the most I can say.
Yeah, I guess if you were to assign some sort of rating of the challenge Kugapti might be to us, would you recommend we get stronger first?
I do think it is a good idea to get a little bit stronger before you go on the Pilgrim's Path.
All right.
There's some stuff that
Is it?
I don't know because it's new.
It was
Right.
To
will
me.
will it matter to the situation, all else being equal, if we go to the monastery next month or if we put it off until the end of the season?
I don't know. I don't think anything is totally dire over there, but I also can't go there myself.
I got one. Is it
I
getting
also can't
worse
bring you
over
all
there?
to the outside world. That's beyond my actual ability.
That's a good question, Jan.
Sorry, what was that?
Yeah, is it getting worse over there at
Yes.
the
Oh, yeah.
monastery?
I mean, I think that the curse is kind of developing. Yeah.
Okay. The more time passes, the worse it gets.
Yes. Totally.
Can you give us anything about the people in red with golden eyes?
Nope. Sorry. Don't actually. I would
what's up with the
recommend
cat?
specifically that you do not look into that.
Oh,
Like ever? Or
Wait a
Cognito
little
hazard.
bit.
Until post monastery.
It's yes.
I recognize
exactly.
the bodies in the water.
Okay, post monastery clarity.
The order in which you learn things is very important to prevent the rage situation.
Mm-hmm.
all right.
If
Anything
somebody
else
were
we
to
should
just
not look
say
into?
like, if somebody were to just say, explain the
Have a dream
situation
about
to you, it would be you would just forget it, and you might lose a little bit of time.
One last question, or maybe it'll be two questions based on how you
Okay.
answer the first one. When we put up the lanterns at the festival, we could see the lanterns coming up from the city outside.
Yeah.
Is that specific to the day in which we did it, or if we do spirit lanterns at any time, or if they did spirit lanterns at any time over there, would they be seen by us?
I think that the reason you all saw the lanterns is because that's what would be normal in a normal situation.
Okay.
I'm not sure
More so than
how much I can say about that. Actually, as in, I
think
don't
I get
actually know. I can try pushing it a little bit, but I
I'm pretty
might
sure
need
I
to
understand enough
get in, get out.
from say I understand enough from that and the moon that I don't need to ask more and risk.
Okay, great.
Wow.
I don't.
Yeah, I really
I don't
would like to
suppose.
try and help you all, but these 3 limitations are kind of large.
Just check. Do you know where the governor is?
Whoa. Let's pause. I don't know if Shinzo knows where the governor is. Let me figure this out. 1 second.
You might even say he has 3 heavenly restrictions.
I really thought I was on to something with
I need to-
Fumiyoshi. You're in the know.
Yeah,
was
I'm so sorry.
devastated.
I'm so sorry, Chris. It is unrelated.
There were so many overlaps.
Yeah.
We're on the eye.
That was very cool, but no. Let me think about if Shinzo knows where the governor is.
I'm glad it happened now instead of spending several sessions going down that path, I guess.
Or
Like,
learning-
being like,
Covering the
so it's
cognito
okay
hazard.
that I ruined by figuring out the secret. Hee hee.
There were so many overlaps. I was so certain.
Does Shinzo know where the governor is? Oh, I've remembered. Yes, I do.
I don't suppose you can tell us.
Nope.
If we do
I
colder
think that
and
it's-
warmer, does that break your rules?
It's not my rules. I think it would
Tell
be.
us where
I
the
think it's.
governor is not.
I think it's extremely difficult for you all to get to the governor. I don't. I mean, you all have. Sorry to be patronizing about this, but you all have impressed me before. So you could impress me again, but I think it's so difficult to get to where the governor is. You might need some more
Nice.
experience.
I've got one final question, and then if anyone else, are things outside like okay, or is the outside like also?
Depends on what you mean. I don't think I can say more. I mean,
If we had a button,
I'm
that would
what I can say is that I am
remove the
going
fog
outside.
wall, are we gonna have a separate second adventure outside waiting for us?
There's things going on outside, but I am able to buy items for you all from people outside. So
Are we in
the
sort of a
economy
time
exists,
cave
is what I can say. Sorry, what's that?
Are we in sort of a time cave situation?
I don't know. I don't know what that means. But
You know
I
the
hope that I
film-
answered as much as I can. I'll be thinking about that idea of talking code to bypass Yix. But I mean, it's super important that Yix doesn't think I'm bypassing him, or else I will be
Is
like
Yix-
fucking removed.
Is Yix with you all the time when you're outside?
Yeah.
Does Yix know Abyssal?
Standby?
Do you know Abyssal?
No,
Well, no,
Yix doesn't know
Shinzo
Abyssal.
does, right?
But does Shinzo?
Hit him with a Slumnut Poggy.
No, Shinzo doesn't know Abyssal.
Okay. What languages do you know? Because we could say,
I know-
oh, it's been so long since I've practiced this language, and then just talk to each other.
Okay, so I know Common, Diabolic, Draconic, Empyrean, Necral, Requiem, Utopian, and True Speech. Yix
Okay.
knows Chthonian, Diabolic, Empyrean, and Requiem.
So Yix does know Abyssal,
Oh, it is one of those Abyssal.
Chthonian.
Oh, okay. Yep.
Okay.
I've got
See?
Draconic.
I can
You
do
got
Elven and
Supposed to be on the
Orcish.
list.
You've got Draconic,
I think I
which
know
Yix doesn't
Goblin.
know. So
Okay,
you
so
all
you
spend a
two
minute
memory.
trying to figure out the matrix of this, and you all figure out that Shinzo knows Draconic, Columbo knows Draconic, Yix does not know Draconic.
All right.
So that could work.
I worry that it might be a little
and then-
suspicious. Excuse me. This alcohol. But maybe Yix is not like doesn't have the stats that I have, if you want to use that terminology. So we might be able to.
Yix is good, but he's not that good.
He's not
Yix-
nice with it.
Yix is not a normal raven, but Yix is also not an unnormal. Yix is not a god. Yix is
Yeah.
an abnormal raven.
I mean,
So
it
I guess
could be a,
Draconic, or
Yeah.
if we like both pick like a book and could like reference like the book or whatever, like, oh yeah,
That could
something
work.
something 26. Oh, page 26 of this book, or
Huh.
something.
Yeah, I'd say so. I think if we talk kind of roundabout, then we can set up something like that.
All right.
Okay, well, I'm off.
One question left,
Sure.
I believe. What's up with the cat?
What's up with the cat? What
Yeah,
cat?
I think
Yami.
just a cat, man.
He's just a cat? He looks very...
She.
Sorry, she looks very... interesting. May does know that Joe just forgored.
Okay, but okay, I did put that in as Shinzo knowing about the cat, though. He says, I actually can't talk about that.
Yes, is there anyone else in the town that maybe knows a little bit more than they've been giving on, or is everyone
Oh,
else
yeah.
in the town just people from the town?
There's at least one person who knows more than they're giving on.
Would you be able to point us in a direction?
Shinzo looks around the tea house.
Me?
No.
Yeah, Konvu.
Somebody else who lives here knows a bit more than they're saying.
Oh,
Lives in
I
the tea house?
gotcha.
Mhm.
The frog.
It's me.
It's the Holy Ghost.
Well, I'll be off. Best of
Well,
luck as always.
Hopefully, one of us can be a little heroic this week.
I'm trying.
Okay, so we'll
Gone
end that encounter. The weekly activity is not actually even started, by the way, but it is here. There's two questions. So one, it is a fairly quick one, but two, I do think it will go past 8. What do you all feel about this? We could not do it this week.
I'm fine with doing it.
Give me 1 second. I have to very briefly talk about dinner plans with my roommate for.
All right, I'm gonna put us on a intermission.
All right. And then
And we're back. Chris had another question, or Raja had another question for Shinzo, so we're going back in time real quick.
Shinzo, stop right there. Explain your gems.
Musical theater, huh?
There's something I do for
Shinzo.
my job, and it's important that I have them. That's all I could say.
He needs them to do
If you
soul
figure it's you all figuring out exactly what I'm the god of is something that will trigger the memory wipe.
The forgetting. Can I have
Yep.
a gem?
No, absolutely
Again?
not.
Oh,
No.
Yeah, it's too late. It's too late.
You're not going to be able to get that
Joe
joke from
forgets everything.
What about me? I didn't
Goodbye.
invade your privacy.
Shinzo.
I guess-
Scuttles his way out.
Damn, your patron made you shit yourself, May.
Thank you for the reminder.
Your patron's
Nah.
kind of cool, man.
Yeah.
Let's.
Damn, I should
Let's
have asked him
work.
about how the other gods are. Like if they're cool in real life.
Maybe if you find some way of
Are any
asking
of the
in code.
gods we worship false?
Yeah. So definitely this whole thing about we see what we're expecting to see means that whatever is outside of our vision, there's not the moon, there's not the city. That's just what we expect to see if
Right.
the area inside the fog has not
We're in a
moved
snow
somewhere
globe.
per se. We could be like in a different dimension, and the fog wall is creating
In
an
another
illusion that makes us think
dimension.
we've moved.
Before you were
I kind of thought we might be in like a time loop situation or
Let's
something.
do the time warp again.
We're in a time loop alternate dimension.
I'm thinking we might
Fly.
be in the land of the dead.
All right, let's stop hypothesizing and let's roll this shit.
What are you rolling?
Okay.
No, I meant like let's do the encounter. We gotta.
What? Pause. We're not doing the encounter. We're doing the weak stuff. And we're starting the next session with encounter, I believe.
Yeah, Joe.
Hold on, let me roll to know since Joe said I should do that. Tell me if I
What are you
learn
rolling
the
for?
secret to learn the secrets.
No.
Joe told me to. Damn.
All right, I'm gonna hero point to learn the secrets. Damn.
I'm gonna
Okay.
roll athletics, flex the secrets out of the world.
I think let's call it there then, unless there's anything else people want to do. We
Well,
can't roll for
Aurelia
Yami because
kind of
it's
made
important to roll for
secret
Yami
call.
after the event for a certain reason.
All right, now it's time to go from asking Shinzo questions to asking Finn questions.
Yeah.
Is it important for this specific event to do Yami after, or all events?
This specific event. This is a Yami related event,
Oh, okay.
and it's
Interesting.
gonna. I mean, it could be not relevant to roll after the events of this event.
Yami's
Yami
gonna
dies.
Right.
We're gonna
Yeah.
kill this alternate source of information. the second god hiding out in this small town.
I'm gonna play the ending music. Is it not playing?
It's ending making time.
There we go.
That's a reference for our most based of watchers.
Remember, only you can thicken your own water.
That's not true, technically.
I think next
It's up
time we
to
make
you
our
to make sure your water's thick enough.
next time Shinzo's in town for sailing, we need to every sail try and get someone we think is suspicious from town to go to his stand and see how they interact with him, to see if they're like, oh shit. See if
No,
they're-
it's
Cat, go
It's
buy
the cat.
merchandise.
You just grab
someone
somebody
who
by
lives in the
shoulder and
tea
lean them
house. Who
over.
lives in the tea house, numbnuts?
I didn't know the cat lived in the tea house. I missed the section where you all first encountered the cat. I wasn't here.
Damn, with that knowledge, I'm sad that we succeeded on getting Yix to pass out instead of trying to get the cat to fuck with Yix.
Yeah, I was
That
very
would've been
curious.
awesome.
There's this
But hey,
being
this way
the
makes
Yami related
Unstoppable
week.
Force versus immovable object.
But fortunately, this way happened to work out in a way through the failures that EX, I think, will not be suspicious at all. Those way got to go like last time I party.
Yeah, I think Yix
That's
has like a
crazy.
+1 to intelligence or something, so I think that he will be none the wiser.
Not anymore. He lost that shit. That shit's
The brain
gone.
cells got cooked.
He
Yeah.
lost that shit to the toad. The toad.
And to
Yeah.
acid or whatever we mixed in the tea.
Put melatonin and toad poison in there.
He put melatonin
We
and
sent him to the
toad
land of
poison
make-believe.
and some
And
of old
alcohol.
Motsky's good shit.
Yep.
And I put a little
Yeah.
bit of swamp water.
I mean, he's learned a lesson.
But you gotta huff the swamp water. That's how it gets you high.
He's learned that you got to be careful with the jungle juice at parties.
Right. Right.
We gave him a fucking board.
Yeah.
Bro can't hang. He
Joe,
can't hang.
I will say most of May's backstory is unrelated to Shinzo. The like fur
That's
becoming white.
awesome.
The only thing Shinzo did is give you the spider. Everything else is just
That's
other shit.
Crazy. That's awesome.
So there's more to
May
be
just did
discovered in
that.
May's
Shinzo is
backstory.
not a sacred deer.
May
Nope.
is a shard bearer.
Bearer seek lest.
Oh, yeah, here's the notes.
Thank you.
We gave her
Thank you,
Tylenol.
thank you,
Nope,
Chris.
That's not it. That's not it. That's Instagram.
I was like, "What? How did you take these notes?"
All right, Chris, this is the
In an
notes. This is what we
Instagram
did.
post.
I just did an Instagram
Baby
recording of the entire session.
No, it's just like a
Flowing
screenshot of the notes app and the different like Instagram like
Yeah.
images.
I forgot to click copy link. There we go.
Chris revealed that he
Thanks.
was minimized the screen and was watching Instagram reels the whole time.
Well, maybe I'm
Are you
just
watching the one Instagram
that
reel?
clearly none of you except for Cody watched the Instagram memes that sent at 3 a.m. like 2 nights ago.
I'm like
It
not
is-
signed into Instagram
Yeah,
on something, and
that's
so
the
I just
same with
don't
me.
look all the time.
If I open Instagram, I have to like click away
I-
from the 1,000 things that tell me to sign up and the
Yeah, literally,
It's like-
it's actually brutal. This is why I download TikTok videos before I send them in the chat. So that
I've tried downloading Instagram videos, but they don't come with the sound.
That's
Huh.
deranged.
if there are like
if,
ones
I
that are
wouldn't
like
if it didn't take the sound away from them.
that I should partake, like if I'm added, then I will go through it. But like otherwise, it is difficult. Or is it?
Let me at all of you for the 5 memes I sent.
Okay, I'm gonna stop the recording there. See ya, YouTube.
Boom.